heart in 4 parts. Part 1. When I was born, my heart was in collapse. Beating down and out, it grew to be the size of my fist. Inside, my heart stretches like a field. From the outside, it is tumbling into this valley of vulnerability. Your jaw is still because you haven't spoken to anyone in 3 months about how you really feel. No, you just made a joke about you're alone and laughed off your seedless self-esteem, all that unplanted love that turned over into early graves. 2. There is an arrow in the heart. There are multiple arrows of the heart. They all stick out at different lengths. They all give light a different point to reflect on. These arrows can grow in between the pockets of space left empty. These arrows can make you forget about the exit wounds and how the sharpest of loves, the most demanding, landed in your left atrium. You could barely breathe on your own for 2 years. These arrows are trying to emerge from your center. They are trying to grow and stretch your heart into a stranger. The heart is a muscle that in time can learn to heal itself. It just depends on the damage and the willingness to accept it's okay to not be the strongest muscle in the body all of the time. 3. My heart was all bruised up from all the years I couldn't feel the love being held by hands that knew where to place them. Until something appeared out of nowhere, your spirit, a sunbeam arrowhead never ending, shooting through the universe, looking at the center of my heart, right on target. The center of my heart holds a self I have yet seen, but in between these arrowheads, the walls of my chest tell a story, the story of my awakening and how we have come together to finally rest. So lock the doors and pull the blinds. I have folded the corners of the sheets so sharply. I have made my bed and peeled my skin and have laid in this rising tent of appreciation, so in the morning I can wake a wiser wound held by your perfectly patient hands. 4. In the end, you exist and you matter, and your heart is alive, for you and you only. But remember its setting in those around us. Even when the flatline feeling of everyday life sometimes takes its place at the head of the table and feeds on our restless bone. I am learning to love this life as I go along, and I hope that is okay. I have broken my jaw on the edge of my stubborn self-deprecation and chosen to speak softer towards myself and others and collect the dust as I go.